Well. Let me just pop over to here and say hello to everybody today. Let's just start up our music now. Get that turned down a little bit. Make sure it doesn't overpower the volume of the game at all. Welcome, El Doge. Let me say hello to everyone else in a minute. So just get set up here. Alright. Oh, these are very loud vehicles. Is that... Oh, that's almost all of them. Hold on. Just want to be completely ready for you guys, which I was not. Apparently one of the engines is still running. Which one is it? Hello. Oh, there we are. Nope, there's still another engine running. There we go. They're all off now. Okay. We are good to go. Wait, hold on. Why is the webcam not? There we go. We have webcam today. Yay! Hopefully I know how to fix it properly every single time it happens, which I'm expecting it to happen a lot, but I've filled with a lot of wires and I believe that's what's causing the issue, so hopefully that's all fixed. So, welcome El Doge. Welcome Broken Ursa, who I don't think I've seen in a while. Welcome Zobeltus. Still a tricky name. Welcome Crispy Shaman. Welcome Otaku YouTube, I'm assuming YT stands for that. Yeah, I hope we're all doing good. Called in this to start the stream. Well, yeah. I see a weird bus thing in the thumbnail. Yes. Very big, very obnoxious, very weird. It's based on the tram body. I don't usually like to do silly car stuff, but I mean, it's there. Why not? I said I won't skip any cars, so we're going to be doing two completely bonkers out of your mind cars, and one fairly decent looking kind of cool car, and then a whole bunch of really interesting ones around it. This is going to be good because of the weird bus thing. All right, let's start over here. Is that meant? I don't think that's meant to have a hole there, or maybe there was meant to be trumpets and it just filled in. So, this is a body from a 1930s, I believe it was like the precursor to Formula One. This was a French one. Rather interesting idea. Facecam Phil, yes, we have Facecam. Oh, wait, hold on. That's why you're saying Facecam Phil. Because Facecam stopped working. Hold on. Has that... That's not doing what I want to do. Why is that not doing what I want it to do? Wow, that really is balls. So maybe it's my USB cable is busted up. Well, we're back now, so maybe if I get a new USB cable for this thing, that might actually be the fix. So I know that it's not my cutting device, my capture device, or my camera that's doing it. This is purely a USB interface issue. Webcam still drunk. Yeah, and it's really expensive equipment too, so it's not just a simple replace this. This is like, it should be working. There's something wrong, and I'm getting closer each time. Try along the resolution. No, that's not it. I don't know what's worse between McDonald's car or the hot pink bus. The McDonald's car, I'm assuming by the little amount that I did drive it to get it into position for the thumbnail, is hot garbage. So that one's not going to be fun at all. So yeah, this is rather interesting. Usually these cars come in blue, and usually not these sorts of wheels, but that's the wheels that they selected. This is not the stock wheel, if you're wondering. So yeah, also they usually ran like pizza cutter wheels. I'm not sure if these are pizza cuttery enough, if I'm going to be honest. Let's have a look at what sort of cylinder configuration we have on this bad boy. So it's a V-type. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is there any more back here? Or does it stop at 6? Okay, it stops at 6, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay, so this is a V12. It's really hard to get in here. I suppose I should have just noticed that it's not a 90 degree, so it's not a V16. And the only big V engine there is a V12. Froze again? God damn it! Nope, that doesn't fix it. So Rogy dodge that. Well, I mean, I know how to keep fixing it, and it should be a little bit easier to fix now. But, you know what? I could go get another USB cable. Give me a minute. This could just stop my webcam from working altogether, which it stopped working right now, but we'll give it a try. What is this music? Why is this one playing? What a weird playlist. Okay. It is now re-plugged in, and we'll just try to reboot it and see if that fixes the issue. Deactivate? Activate. Okay, we are live again. Hopefully this solves the issue. A new USB cable. So, aside from that, I really don't know what the issue would be. I mean, I could try it on a different computer, maybe. Anyway. Back to this car. It's a few questionable choices here. I don't know why there's an open thing there. They probably could have sent this as a .zip and hidden the chassis. So then, it wouldn't look weird like this, where they've tried to offset the pedals and whatnot. I don't know what they tried to do here. I don't know if that's what the actual French car looks like. It's frozen again, hasn't it? Does configuring the video... No, there is no configuration to be done. Target FPS. Custom. Resolution. 1920... Oh, there we go. Okay. Match SPF 30. Let's go with 30. Video format. I don't know. Color space, all that kind of stuff. Okay, cool. We'll see if that fixes it. By the looks of it, it came back on its own. So, I don't know. Maybe that just triggered it to do a reset or whatever. We shall see if it stays unfrozen. I don't know why it's freezing in the first place. It's not the USB cable. It could be this rather expensive capture card, which is an ATEM Mini. So it's not particularly cheap. Anyway, yeah, so... Odd exhaust options. Okay, I have to change this song. This is not the good... this is not a good song for this. There we go, okay. Let's go with that. Now, onto Bonker's car. I believe this one is by Pi. The same one that did that one, the same one that did that one, and I think maybe this one. I'm going to actually have to start skipping some of Pi's cars because he's had way too many in streams recently and has really taken away from other people being able to show their cars. And it'll also help me get through the cars a lot quicker. So, I'm sorry, Pi, but you've done way too many cars and posted them. You're only meant to, like, post a few ones that you're, like, really exceptionally proud of. You can't be proud of 5 cars every week. That's like making one every workday and thinking that that's the best one you've ever done. So, a bit weird. I didn't realize there was a huge hole in the front of this thing. Did you just miss that? You missed the start of one car and a glitch of the webcam a bunch of times. Has it frozen again? It's frozen again. God damn it. I'll have to keep doing that until I get tired of it. And then I'll just stop doing it. Maybe I'll give up one day on this stupid-ass webcam. Hey, Philman, looking dapper as always. Thank you. I got literally ready minutes before the stream started. I was completely unprepared. I was watching an episode of The Orville. If anybody doesn't know that, it's kind of like a dry British comedy made by Americans parodying Star Trek. It's basically what it is. I'm sad to inform you, but the camera's froze again. No, camera's good right now. Why does Mecha's car have an eye on the engine? Yeah, there's lots of questionable things here. I'm not sure if that's an eye. Like, that's a pulley and a bracket for the pulley. And then that's also a pulley, but it's like really big. Odd decisions made there. Let's move along. This one I'm a little bit excited to try out. This one is meant to be based on a, what do we call it? Oh, frick. Hot Wheels car. And I know this Hot Wheels car. In fact, I might actually have this Hot Wheels car laying around. So, I'm excited to see how this one handles. See if it's like really crazy bonkers. See if it has like massive amounts of oversteer, which is what I would expect from a car like this. This is like really good attention to detail. This has all been 3D placed. I suppose this could have been just a grill, but still, that's a lot of detail they've gone into here. They've gone and made the double dome shaped thing, which I'm not entirely sure how they've done that, but I do have my suspicions. I get the feeling that this is a what do you even call it? Where like patchwork is and like body indent sort of area. I believe that's one of those like stock parts, just kind of like made really three-dimensionally big, long, and the color of glass, or whatever that's meant to be. Hey, Gangster Gamer, how's it going? Welcome back. Now it's frozen again. Oh, god damn it! Maybe if I whack my thing, will that fix it? Okay, cool. Let's try that out now. Oh, it's set fade to black. Hold on. There we go. Okay. I don't understand. Welcome, Dan Koopmans. Welcome. Yeah. So I'm just gonna have to keep unfreezing the cam. I'm sorry. Unfortunately, I don't have a proper fix for it right now. I suppose I could just run a shitty webcam, but I don't think I know where it is. So maybe I'll have that set up for next time, or maybe I'll try fixing this. Not going to be here for long? Okay then. Here we have one of the ugliest cars ever submitted to me. This is by a first timer, so I'm assuming that this is the first car that they ever made. Which is unfortunate that they thought that this was a good idea. One, to make a car that looks incredibly depressed, and two, to give it to me to ridicule. I mean, I can review it, sure. But you have to know I'm going to look at the style of it and find that repugnant. It's unfortunate. The side of it is a little bit more subdued. The door handle is a little too high. I would have liked to have seen it a little bit further down here, because there's a lot of mechanisms behind door handles, and when the window comes down there, it'll interfere with the door mechanisms behind there. So that's not particularly great. This also looks peculiar. Now, I happen to know that this is a mod wing, so this person deals with mods. Very unusual. Really don't understand. Oh, god damn it, the webcam's on it again. Okay. Give your PC a nice cold drink, perfectly safe. Yeah, sure. I have to go in 15? Okay then. I'll say goodbye when it's time. Not being gentle for their first time. I don't think this is their first time. They've got mod wings on here, and they've painted wheels and all that sort of stuff, and I believe that's a mod wheel, I don't know. So, maybe it's not their first time. I don't know. Very unusual choice. But it's I wouldn't have uploaded this car unless this car handles amazingly, which is something I'm hoping for. I'm hoping this car has like amazing handling. Nah, this has to be their first car. So they've got 3-piston brakes on the front with the big disc. So ABS is going to be working overtime. As for the rear brakes, we've got 2 pots that are really big. All right, let's make this the main highlighted car. What's happening? Is my keyboard not working? What's happening? I think my keyboard's partially not working. Let me just... Everything on my computer is just horseshit. If I could get monetized, that would be great. Okay. Am I too close to all of them? No, I am switching between cars. I just don't know which one I'm on. One of them is turned on. Why can't I see which one is turned on? What's going on? Hold on. Is it because I got graphics not on maximum, ultra, whatever you call it? Let's make it ultimate and see if that makes it. Usually you can see like some sort of signifier that I've highlighted a car, but something is going wrong. Camera froze again. Here we go. This is the solution. Let's get rid of that. Super jank. I hate it. Why? No, wait for the program to respond. It's all fine. You're not monetized? I was. But because Google AdSense doesn't know how to send out letters, I've been able to verify my address, and it ran out of time to... There we go. Now I can see which car I've got. Okay, so, what was I doing? Oh, yeah. Wait, why is it saying drum brakes? Am I on the right car? Oh, they're all showing drum brakes. Weird. Okay. The weight of the car... It's not actually a particularly heavy car, so I don't know why it needs such big brakes. The camera can't freeze if it's not on. That is not true. So we got a 90-degree V8 in here. On a short wheelbase, rear-wheel drive. This thing had better have amazing handling, otherwise this thing is going to oversteer like absolute crazy. Then we have this nightmare. Complete nightmare. There we go, thank you. Is this... I thought this was the front there for a second, but then I realized that no, it's got these wings on here, so it'd be the other way around. And also I spawned it in, so I know which way is the front. Why does it look like a giant eye there and a weird mouth thingy? Very... Okay, yeah, they've gone with mod exhaust as well, and they mirrored and forgot to turn off mirroring. That's a weird choice. The reason it has big brakes is because it needs to stop. Yeah, no. It's going to be overacting on ABS, or the thing will lock up incredibly easy. Okay. It's got like little feeler fingers here, got a smiley face, some eyes. It looks like it's kind of got like a hat brim around here or something like that. It's got a nose, and then what is this meant to be, like a beard or something? What is this? Like, I know what it is. That's an intercooler, but what's it meant to represent? Why is it also like incredibly flat? Choices were made. Moving on. That is just bonkers. What is this? I can't tell what this is modeled from. Let me go into it. No, that's the outside skin. It's meant to look like that. That's weird. And then big F-off turbos on the hood. Really cool looking turbos as well. This is a mod fixture, not the actual ones. Here's where the engine is. Oh, that's right, yes. This was a big V16 turbo that didn't actually fit when I got it, so I had to make the engine ever so slightly smaller, and then it fit. Is this one of Shiny Odd's stream chatcasts? I don't think so. Welcome, Turbo Crash. Hi, I finally made it to the stream for once. Oh, welcome. I hope you enjoy your time. I also just realized that I believe this wing on other cars generally glitches out. So I'm wondering how this is going to go. Also, I've noticed something. And there's something that irritates me. You see the turbo's got its exhaust coming out right here? God, that's a lot of pink. Yeah, so this is where exhaust comes out. What are these? What even? Okay, moving on. Oh dear. Welcome, Yash Plays. I haven't seen you in a while. Ah, okay, this is yours, is it? Okay, maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. I don't know. My brain's not very good. This is one I am also fairly excited to try out. It looks pretty good. Interior looks decent. I think it's meant to be something like a Fiero, except front engine. Yeah, so up the front here we have a V8 twin turbo. Okay, so you know what? No, that's going to be hell to control. Feelers? Sure. I said that like minutes ago. Hi there also. Hi there. Those are extra exhausts? Sure. But for what purpose? Also, if the engine's here, why is all the exhaust stuff up here? I mean, it doesn't really make sense, does it? Oh, that's a really cool idea. Having the writing on the wing like that, really well done. See, this I am happy to test. This is right up my alley. A lot of attention to detail, as you can see here. Like, they put in lots... Oh, sorry about that. Lots of extra little details that just work pretty well, except for this line along here. But then again, right now, that is nitpicking, because everything else on here is really well thought out. Like the small angle on the exhaust, and the fact that it makes it sit flush. Like, this has a lot of love and attention. Like, the side's a little bit bland, but still, they have put so much attention to detail in this car. I very much appreciate it. Is that headlights? No, that's fans. Oh, weird. Interesting. All right, sure. Sliding window is a bit weird. I mean, if you can't have windows that roll down, that would make sense. Why is it that they used to have those, like, separated windows? Was that because, I can't remember exactly. Oh, frick, what was it? Was it, like, stress under high speed or something like that? Was the reason why the side windows had to be separated or whatever? I once made a vehicle with the tram and it would not spawn in properly... probably because my laptop was crappy. Yeah, that can do it. Before I got my gaming PC. Nice. It's called the Yeetus McFetus. The Cancer Cannon Killer. What did you expect the bus would be? I don't know. A little bit of continuity. Something like that. Also, the Super GT is an Xbox 360. What? I'm very confused. Anyway, we have these two cars. They're both submitted by the same person. And one is like a hypercar, and the other one is a GT1 race car. I'll give you a guess. One guess. Which one is the GT1 car? Yeah, it's this one. I think? Actually, hold on. You know what? I'm not sure about that. Because one of them was a GT3, and I'm not actually sure that that looks like a GT3. So maybe one of them was just them using nomenclature for marketing reasons. I'm not sure. But yeah, so from this I got kind of like a feel of an Audi from the rear, a bit of an Audi from the side, but then on the front, it looks American. Like, it doesn't look like it could be made anywhere other than America. It's a very flat, broad, pronounced nose. Also, this could probably do with a little bit of bonnet work, something to help distinguish it a little bit. GT1 is the pink one. I am not excited to drive that bus. That bus is probably just going to be hot garbage, I'm assuming, because the rest of it's meant to be cancer. So yeah, we got some really fun cars to try out. With like this one here, I'm really excited to try out this Hot Wheels car. That thing looks absolutely phenomenally, just outrageously cool. This one looks pretty fun. These two are probably going to be quite interesting. I'm hoping that they're better than a lot of hypercars that I get. This one I'm not looking forward to driving, and then this one is weird. I feel like it should have narrower tires. I also don't know about how accurate it is to the time, but I suppose we shall see. Actually, hold on. Yeah, Control E this. Which car is this? It's the Egg C500W. If I bring up viewer cars... Let me have a look here. I've gone through so many cars. This is a 1950s car. Okay, so this car is already like 20 years out of its time zone. That's unfortunate. It's got the color plates to be American. Is that California? Oh, it is California. Okay. Very small. Very unusual. Yeah, this is the race one. It doesn't have a license plate on it. Let's have a look at the rear. Yep, no license plate. And this one does have. Okay, interesting. Can you get, like, miniaturized number plates like that? Because this one is a normal size. Almost. I feel as if that should be a little bit bigger. But then if we come around to the front... That's tiny. What the hell? Anyway, let's go ahead and try out our cars. Let's start from the beginning. We've got this Frenchy-like car. We all excited and ready to try that one now? Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Which track should I take this to? Like, maybe a Monaco or something? Do I have Monaco enabled? I do not. Monaco GP. Alright, let's try that again, shall we? Monaco. Yeah, good. The Boss have 1600 horsepower to the rear wheels, no traction control, have fun. As I thought, cancerous. Welcome, Thomas Piss. What? I'm going to call you Thomas. If you want me to say a longer name, I'll call you Thomas Piss. But after that, I start to lose all semblance of how English works. Okay. Now, let's go over this car a little bit. So, we have the Egg C500W by Pi. It's 1950, and it's $192,000. So this is fairly cheap. A thing with an excessive amount of power. Oh dear, that's going to be interesting to drive. The bus sounds like it's a driving coffin, because when you get in, you are already dead. Oh, sure. The submission for user cars still open? Well, yes, and welcome, Moto 45. In the US, license plate setup depends on the state. Some like Virginia and New York require a full-size plate on both front and rear, while others like North Carolina only require a rear plate. Yes, on the Discord. I don't know the rules for California. Moto 45, yes they are. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and try this one out. I'm wondering if the... Oh god, that is an excessive amount of power. I also just realized that this might have a square wheelbase. It's almost as wide as it is long, which means it's going to have problems with oversteer. And with an excessive amount of power, as they mentioned, it's going to do it a lot. Okay, well, bugger. Let's go ahead, Control T. The mesh is fairly decent. So, the jiggling is weird that we're getting. Okay, this thing is not particularly controllable. Hold on. I am just going to make sure that I have OBS up so I can see if the game's audio is too loud right now. How is the game compared to me? God damn it, this thing is impossible to drive. Get it up to speed. Oh, okay. This thing is incredibly peaky, so the thing doesn't actually have a smooth power down. This thing, oh god, it peaks at about 5,000 RPM and then it becomes undrivable. So, let's try to keep the thing up in the rev range. Okay, fuck me. Come on. Come on, come on. Come on. Alright, I have to lift off so hard when the power comes on that there's no advantage having this amount of power. Alright, well, Slugs Like Pie, once again, you have sucked at making a car. Let's move on, because he's already got 3 of them. I'm not going to spend all day here. Good, Greg Potato. This is a hot pile of garbage. Greg Potato, we're just going to try to brush through Slugs Like Pies things. A 2020 car, this is $1.48 million, and it's not going to handle that well. I realize now that I'm not... Sorry, hold on. I realize now that I am yet to put something like this here, Be Afraid. Okay, so this is a gimmick car, and I'm going to drive it for a couple of seconds, and it's going to then be over. This thing doesn't turn. Surprisingly, this thing has weird wobbly suspension. And it is near undrivable. Interesting. Kind of what I expected. It's actually worse than what I expected, but... I mean, okay. We busted our tire. Let's rewind a bit. Off the wall. Thank you. Cool. Let's try to do at least a little bit of a lap. We have, seemingly, a bit of an issue with having too much power. Audio sign? Nice. Slit kite loud a little... Oh, okay. A little loud. Okay. Let me turn that down a smidge. And let me turn the music back on. There we go. There we go. Cool. Alright. Let's keep trying out Slug Lugs Pie. We'll get it going over at least one corner before we just say that this thing is done. Because... Sure, gimmick cars are funny, but really there's nothing to do with them. This is undrivable. I wouldn't be able to get it down Jump Arena. You guys, actually, you know what? Yeah, you know what? We'll take this thing down Jump Arena. It doesn't break. It doesn't stop. It doesn't stop at all. It's creating too much power. God damn it. Alright. Fuck this. Even after hitting the wall, the thing won't stop. Let's see if I have... Jump. Car Jump Arena. I doubt I'm going to be able to get this down Car Jump Arena. Free roam. Car Jump Arena. Ramp default? Yeah, cool. Let's go ramp default. Okay. Might just be this car, though. What? For context, the bus was made for... Okay, we'll skip that. This is the perfect example of why I don't like slammed or stamped cars. I mean, sure, this one is going to the extreme, though. Every I install a mod body, it doesn't work. Okay. I would need a lot more information than that to be able to help you out there. I think I have to go now, because I have music lessons. Oh, okay. Catch you later. Enjoy your music lessons. We're going to now see if this heaping, steaming pile of garbage can make it down Car Jump Arena. I don't care about whether it can actually jump or not, just whether it can make it down the ramp itself. I don't like my chances. This thing has gone to the point where camber no longer serves a benefit and serves very much a negative. Okay, we seem to have a bit of a weird issue with nose lift. Cool. Let's power through this. And... yeah, hot garbage. Okay, let's go. I knew his car sucked. Free roam. Let's go now to automation test track, I believe, is where we want to go next. Hold on. Let's see it crash. Okay, well, that was anticlimactic. Not even a spectacular crash. How boring. Alright. If you can tell, I'm a little bit salty that I'm getting these trash cars. Let's go ahead and try this one. Yes, I'm very excited to try this one. So let's take it to the automation test track. Starting line default. Okay, good. Sorry I'm so salty. But I don't like trash cars. I don't make them myself for a reason. Okay, come on. Spawn in. This one I'm excited, though. Because I hope this is as good as... like, what you'd always imagine a Hot Wheel car to be. Is my keyboard not working? What's happening? Oh, there we go. My computer's acting very weird today. Maybe I should have restarted it because it's been running all day long. Okay, so let's just take a quick look to make sure that that is the correct net. Yep, so okay. The HW Mangilla or something like that. Here we go. Okay. So this is, I believe, their first car. This is Reverend Jones, 1989. Okay, it's a 2012 car, so they haven't changed the year at all. It's $1.26 million, which is actually probably how much you'd expect a car like this to cost. Loosely based on the Hot Wheels car Spittin' Image. Let's have a quick look. Hot Wheels. There you go. You know what, actually, now it doesn't. Now I'm noticing that it doesn't look exactly like it. But still, it looks pretty darn close. It's a little bit of comparison. Yeah, so big engine, exhaust coming through the middle. They probably could have placed a faux engine in there at some point. But yeah, this probably also could have been a little bit bigger and a little bit further forward. But I'm assuming the reason why they buried it in there is because this thing had a weird lip at the back, so they needed to fill it in. So they could only go loosely based. Either way, I'm still quite excited to drive this. Is that actually the engine there? I think it might be. Yes. And it is a V8 non-turbo. But it has a supercharger on it. Now, they could have done the supercharger mod and handed me a .zip file. That would have been pretty cool. Where does the exhaust go? The exhaust comes down. It goes down here. Okay, so the exhaust comes out of there. These are ones at the top are not actually real exhausts, which is unfortunate. They probably could have worked a way around that somehow. Oh, they did. They did work a way around it. So it comes up and it joins into the pipes. Well done. That's actually what I would have done. Can we see the... Yes, you can see the exhaust in there. They have all the same issues I have. Oh, and look, the little fuel filler caps on there. This is so awesome. This one I'm happy with. I also realized you don't have to leave the music tab open. Oh, it's got little handles here as well. Hold on. Does the original have handles? No. It does have some weird ripples on there, though. Weird. All right, let's go. Oh, it has traction control. Hold on. Nope, come to a stop. Traction control off. Okay. Oh, hey. This thing is peaky. Oh, it's very peaky, very torquey. Oh, God. Now, I know that Hot Wheels have made an actual car of this. But I've never driven it or seen it in real life. So this is about as close as I'm ever going to get to driving this. Oh, my God. There is too much power. And it comes on really peaky-like as well, which is uncharacteristic for a supercharger. You think that a supercharger engine would be a little bit smoother. Okay, this thing has something wrong because it has chronic snap oversteer. As you can see there, like, it was driving fairly nicely, but then it just loses control. So, through the mini slingshot, okay. It's driving like a mid-engine. It's very weird. Do they have bigger front tires than rear tires? There's something weird going on here. Handling is not great. Wish they kind of had given a little bit more detail on this. Oh, God. This is hard to drive. This engine is very peaky as well. Turn. Oh, understeer then. So sometimes it has understeer, sometimes it has oversteer. That is unfortunate. Because otherwise this thing is like really cool. Okay. In a straight line? Come on! Oh, what a pity. Otherwise this car is funky and cool. I like it. A lot of attention to detail. Now, sure, the last car had a lot of attention to detail, but that car was just attention to, like, bonkers detail. I was hoping to knock off the rear. Okay, that's how much torque this thing has. I had no accelerator on then, and it was just still accelerating backwards. Let's, yeah. So, no accelerator. That's just pure... And apparently the clutch is on, and it's still doing that. That is weird. Alright. Oh, God. Let's, reset this. Control T. Do I see any hidden arrow? Nothing in the front. What about in the rear? I see nothing. Okay, yeah, no. That is very unfortunate. Oh, I would have loved this thing to have been so much cooler. Ah, pour one out, fellas. Because this car is unfortunately a massive failure. Let's see if we can be at least a little bit smooth. And then go... Okay, I'm trying so hard to be smooth. And then go around the slingshot. See if the slingshot can be tamed in this car. We're going to see if we can go... So, oh god. The sign of a good handling rear-wheel drive car is about 220 at the slingshot. Kilometers per hour, that is. So let's give it a try. Anything above that is kind of like you're getting into really sporty cars and then into hypercars and all that sort of stuff. Okay, power off. Slow down to 240 and nope. Okay, so at least it didn't oversteer, but it did understeer chronically. This is unfortunate. I wonder. No, you know what? I exported this from automation, so I know that this can't go on the glow map. But let's give it one try to see if we can go glow map. Glow City. Doesn't matter. Wait, am I getting confused with a different one? Anyway, let's try it out in glow map and see if it's any different. I must be thinking of something else. Or maybe glow map was broken earlier. I think that might have been what it was. Anyway, let's give it a try. Oh, this is going to be dangerous. Alright, I think that's maybe why they left traction control on. Oh, traction control was not kicking in then, though it really should have. Oh, this thing bottoms out way too easily. Actually, you know what? That traction control is really helping. It's making it a lot easier to control. I just wish this thing had like a better suspension to start with. This is funky and cool. I wonder if there's lights to turn on. Hold on. Get around this corner, then we'll turn on lights. Nah, okay. It's unfortunate, just basic automation lights. There's nothing special. Which is something I'm going to be playing with. Like, I'm going to create like a neon car. It's going to be really fun, hopefully. I don't know how it exports. But, it's something I've wanted to try. I want to do something a little bit cyberpunk. Oh, God! Well, that's the end of this car. Let's see how it crumples. Boom. And... You know what? Surprisingly, that's a strong car. Really would have expected it to be much worse. Also, have I ever noticed this traffic before? It's just 2D texture moving. Oh, I feel cheated. Anyway, let's have a look at the next car and see where we go. Next car is the Ugly Duckling. Okay, where do we take this one to? Do we just take it to test track or do we try something else? Wait, hold on. Where's, here we go. Driving Experience Center. Did I? English? I'm not sure. I think my brain farted on me. That one... I mean, the car was pretty cool. It gets like a 9.5, maybe even a 10. It was pretty darn good. Unfortunately, the handling really brought it down because that's like subpar. So overall, I'm going to give that car like a 7. Anyway, so this car, turbos and V8. You know what? Actually, handling all right so far. Let's see how quickly the brakes cook though. We're going to get up to a higher speed. 230, 240. Okay, let's get these brakes up. Oh, you know what? Oh, the brakes are actually balanced. So that means that even though they're ginormous, that means ABS can work them down a little bit. Well done. Okay. I judged this thing a little too harshly. As for the handling, pretty decent. We get a little bit of spiky power, unfortunately. Oh, no, that's a dead end. Let's go back. Yeah, alright, I eat my words. This car is not as bad as it looks. And trust me, this thing looks pretty bad. This is not the way I wanted to go, but the car decided for me. And BeamNG doesn't know which gear to be in. Thank you, BeamNG. Okay. Oh. Okay. As I thought, lots of power, short wheelbase, rear-wheel drive. This thing gets a little snappy with the oversteer sometimes. But you know what? Not horrible. And I'm assuming that's mostly to do with the fact that this thing is front engine and not mid or rear engine, because that would just be the trifecta. Wait, hold on. No. Quadfecta. I'm not sure if that's actually a thing, but yeah. Could have been a lot worse. I want to see what this actually does as a lap time. Let's go take this actually around. Did you miss the bus? No, not yet. Everyone's looking forward to the bus, and I most certainly am not looking forward to the bus. Let's do a proper timed lap with this car. I'm going to guesstimate this car will probably do somewhere around a 2-minute 10, maybe? I wonder if it'll do better than that, though. I'm really hoping it will. Because I do have a soft spot for small, lightweight, really sporty cars. Though this car would not be cheap. Actually, hold on. Do I have the name of this car? What is it? Oh, my computer is really slow right now. The Pi. Okay, yeah. So another ugly car made by Pi, unfortunately. The Pi TBRCT. TBRC. Okay, so it's this one. $111,000. A car with 12,000 RPM flat plane crank V8. Okay, that would explain the sound. It did sound like a flat plane. Let's give it a try. No, we're going to turn traction control off and retry that. That's a lot of vapor coming from the exhaust. I wish I knew what caused the vapor from the exhaust, because I would love to be able to, like, detune that away, because sometimes it happens and sometimes it doesn't. Anyway, first S is pretty good. This car handles pretty decently, which is good compared to their previous ones, which I have tested in the past, which have been pretty bad, if I'm honest. Okay, come on. Come on. Come on. Okay, you know what? Maybe it's not so great. It's just good on... Okay. It's good on short, small track area, but not on big track. Let's turn this to sport on drive mode for the traction control and see if that helps us out a little bit more. First S's. Corner number 1. Understeer, understeer, understeer. That one's a little bit better. Traction control is kicking in way too much, but that's better than the alternative, which was just crazy amounts of oversteer once we get into a slightly higher speed. This thing starts to lose control at about 100 kilometers an hour, though, which is not a good sign. That means that this thing is probably like really good at gymkhanas. Oh, lots of understeer there, but not really much else. Oh god. Traction control, please. Okay, you know what? No. We're gonna try to drive this without traction control. It is just not good with traction control on. Unfortunate, but that's kind of the world we live in. Also, I was expecting this thing to have ginormous boatloads of power. It's actually not an uncontrollable amount of power. It gets a little bit peaky. As you can see there, like once it starts getting beyond 10,000 RPM, the speed increases quite a bit. Let's see if we can take this thing through slingshot at like full speed. 250. Oh, understeer, 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 understeer. Oh god. I'm also looking at the time. This is actually not a fast lap at all. Bugger. I was actually kind of hoping that this one would have a fast lap. Alright, let's have a look at the next car. That's the last car by Pi, I believe. It's the Rochelle GT. Alright, let's where do we take that? It feels like an Italy track, but I don't want to go to Italy right now because my computer probably won't handle it very well. Let's just stay on the automation test track, but we're going to do it in free roam instead. I'm looking forward to the bus. I am looking at bleach prices because I saw the... Okay. Sure. I'm not sure if I said... Hello, Space Warrior. How's it going? Hey, TR673, how's it going? Space Warrior, you'll need the good stuff. Okay. I'm not looking forward to the bus. Let's try out this one. Now, this one has a lot of detail on it. I believe it was this one, right? Let me have a double check of that. Yep, the Super GT. So this is the Midget Man. I've not tested a car of theirs in quite a while. This is a 1985, and it's actually a good price at $45,000. That's not huge. It's not a cheap car, and it is a small car, so you'd expect it to be a bit cheaper, but sure. Enjoy the 80s Japanese car. Oh, okay. Maybe I should have taken this one to Hirochi instead. Anyway, let's have a bit of a closer look at this car. Okay, too fast. V8 twin turbo. Oh, it's got front drive shafts and rear drive. Okay, so it's an all-wheel drive little thing. Not usual for an 80s car. I don't even think that Nissan made the Skyline all-wheel drive until the 90s, I believe. Like the R32? When did the R32 come out? The R32 came out... Oh, it did come out in the 80s. It started... Hold on. Let me have a look. Go, scroll through all of these. There was probably a button for me to click. Here we go, okay. The R32 started in 1989. Okay, my bad. So, sure, okay. All-wheel drive back then. Sounds good. Hey, Phil, I didn't even notice. Notice what? 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 I'm confused. Anyway, those tires are a bit small. I feel like they should have been a lot bigger compared to the rim. Having such a low profile in the 80s? Not particularly normal. Oh, boy. This thing does take off quite nicely, but because it's all-wheel drive... Oh, understeer. It is able to restrain that amount of power. This is not the sort of song I was expecting. We'll change that in a second. Okay, you know what? Understeer at low speeds. Good handling, good balanced handling at higher speeds. That's still pretty good. Let's slow it down here for Ban Hammerhead. Not bad at all. Okay. And bring it around to the Cotswolds. Brakes are good. Handling is really nice. Let's see if this thing has... So, aerodynamics on this car probably would have actually sucked IRL, being a factory car from that period. Let's see how it goes. Oh, it's a little bit twitchy now. Very high top speed. Oh, okay. I lifted it a little bit, but I probably didn't need to. Let's slow late. Oh, it's stable under braking, but it does need a lot of braking. I ejected the entire seat out. Let's actually have a look at the interior here. We've got a lot of details in here. Very appreciated. So they've got like some sort of dial pad thing. Let's, reset. Got little things in here. Got a cigarette lighter and ashtray. I'm assuming that's a hazards button. Oh, they've also gone the Japanese side of the car to drive as well. They haven't chosen the right colors for the dash, though. Otherwise, that would have come out proper colors. Let's skip this song. Okay, cool. We have a gated shifter with a reverse lockout on the wrong side. Very, very interesting. Usually, reverse on these sorts of ones is on the far side. But was the GTR an 89? Yeah, nah. Notice that you didn't say hello to my, but it's okay. Yeah, okay then. Hi, welcome Canola Skies. And welcome Cascade Freak. Greetings to you, Canola. Did you see the new dev update? Yes, I did. I'm very excited about the wheels and tires stuff and being able to hide the chassis on exporter and all that sort of stuff. I think what happened is either they saw one, at least, of my videos and thought that maybe they could accommodate us a little bit. We're going to be able to move the engine. Yes, I know. It has no real effect in BeamNG or automation, apparently, but... Oh, wait, did they say it only doesn't have an effect in automation, but it might in BeamNG? Weird. I think they said that that was only cosmetic. I'm not sure. But yes, that will be really cool. I wish, though, it would actually move the center of gravity type stuff. That would be Much appreciated. But I can get that that would be problematic for the normal part of the game. I really do like this car. I also like that they've got this tucked in here, and it like fits really nicely. I mean, it's not 100%, but by God, they've done a really good job though. There's a lot of downforce that is unrealistic for the era. Oh, they've hidden a wing in here. Oh, I see a hidden wing. But yeah, and even though like you can't really see the intercooler, they've put an intercooler in there. That's lovely attention to detail. They've also gone with my racing yellow. How dare they? That's my copyright. Oh, copyright infringing. Oh, nah, okay. I'm not sure how accurate these mirrors are either, but they do look really cool. So I'm going to give this car like a really high score, but take away some of that score for the fact that it's not really accurate to the time period. So maybe like an 8? Because this car is fantastic. I love it. I don't think that this car would have come with all-wheel drive though. Unless this was like, kind of like the Nissan Skyline with a long line of cars. And if it was all-wheel drive, oops, sorry, they would have... Oh, sorry. I'm just full of gas. What the hell? Oh god, the wheel's onto the dirt. Okay, well, apparently we just went right through there. I'm tempted to give this one a lap around as well, but it's not going to be particularly fast because this is not a particularly fast car. Also, I get the feeling that they would have been over their power limit as well. This thing feels way too powerful. It also seems really light. Let me just bring up the node weights here. For anybody else that wants to do that, Control N does that. So this is nearly 1,300 kilos, so it's not as light as what you would like. Let's bring up the power graph. Customize UI apps. And torque. This one is making... let's just use gearbox for this. Yeah, generating way too much power. This thing is creating nearly 400... Oh no, it is creating 450 horsepower. That is ridiculous. That is not normal. So, I'm still going to leave it about an 8. The rest of the car looks really good. There's so many inaccuracies though, which is really disappointing because otherwise I love this car. Let's have a look at the next one. That is by far, so far, my favorite car. Oh, the bus is actually last in line. Do you guys want me to just do the bus now? Nobody's responding? Okay, cool. Then we'll just do the other ones. We're going to go with the street car version of this now. Boost threshold is high. It was pretty high. So this car is the GT3. SLK GT3. Here we go. Okay, so this is my anomaly, and I think this, I think they've put up a few other cars in the past, but yeah. So this is a 2006 car. This base version is $110,000, and the race version we're about to check out is $224,000, so a little bit over double. And this is a 2006 R8-ish supercar. I get the feeling this came out before the R8 did. When did the R8 come out? Oh, it came out in 2006. Okay, sure. Also, there was concept cars long beforehand as well. I'm not seeing anything about the concept cars, though. All right, let's go back to automation and give this one a bit of a try, or a bit of a look around, I should say. No, keep the best for last? Okay, then. Well, that person has spoken for all of you. I like how they weren't happy with any sort of vent, so they made their own sort of custom vent there. That's a cool little detail. Why is the music stopped? Okay, I think the song is just muted. But anyway, in here we have no front engine, but it is all-wheel drive, so it is like an R8 in that regard. And then we have a big-looking V8. So it shows it as a V8, but it looks much bigger than a V8. This must be a big engine. Not really getting much more information here. Is that push rod or is that double wishbone? That's double wishbone. Okay. Well, what suspension do we have on the front here? Let's have a look. We have double wishbone as well. Interesting. We have a two-pot in the front, which seems unnecessary. And then on the rear, we also have... oh, a one-pot. And small. I feel they've got the brakes inversed. That's unfortunate. That's probably going to suck really bad. Phil, I'm taking you to dinner as I move my laptop to the kitchen in order to cook and watch at the same time. Ah, lovely. All right, let's try this out. Oh, okay, hold on. I was going to do a full clutch jump, but traction control. Say goodbye to that. Oh, this gets wheel spin with all-wheel drive. On a car. Actually, you know what? This car seems fairly light. Oh, okay. Okay. Braking and turning, not particularly liked by this car. Slow down here for Lamb's Hope. Oh, okay. Braking seems unbalanced because I wasn't doing a whole lot of turning there and the thing immediately locked up. Braking is not great. You would hope that the brakes would be a little bit better than this on a supercar, even if the price is relatively low for a supercar. We get oversteer, interesting, and then into understeer. So understeer with power oversteer, interesting. Let's take this one through the slingshot at the very least. Okay, well, now we got oversteer on there. This is weird. It's sometimes oversteers and sometimes understeers in like an unrecoverable amount of understeer kind of way. All right, let's try the Cotswold. Understeer. Lots of understeer. Plowing. Oh my god. This thing is basically a tractor with how much it plowed. But you know what? Not so atrocious as me to give it like a 0 score. Kind of like middle of the road right now. This thing is probably going to oversteer. Yep, oversteer. Okay. Not confidence inspiring. It is quite hard to control. The design I give like... I mean, it's 2006, so it's like a semi-unpleasant sort of era. You know, that sort of Porsche, mid-engine Porsche that came out at the time. Where it's like just a little bit too soft on its edges and everything. But still looks kind of cool. The front end is unusual. I'm going to give it like a 6.5, because unfortunately that handling leaves a lot to be desired. Let's check the... There is actually downforce on this car. That is surprising. We have a lot of front downforce. That is actually a surprisingly big wing there. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, they've actually got a wing and they 3D placed it, but they didn't make it invisible or anything. Sure, go for it. Then on the back here, this wing is bigger than what I thought. I do actually like this wing. I've tried to use this wing a few times, and this is the first time I've seen it used properly. But that is the only wing. There's no other actual downforce here. I think they didn't quite know that this doesn't add downforce. Oops, that was the wrong button to press. There we go. This doesn't actually add downforce, so the thing has a tendency to oversteer. I do like it. No, it wasn't a boxer car. It was the, what was it, Porsche GT or something? Carrera? Something like that? No. Carrera GT? Yeah. Like this ugly Porsche. I mean, at the time, I thought it looked pretty cool. But I don't think it's aged very well. I think that's probably, like... I'm not a huge fan of Porsche's design, but this has to be one of their more ugly ones, unfortunately. I love the 944. The 944 is a phenomenal looking car. Okay, well... There we go. Good. Okay, back to some other things. Yeah, it was like a 6.5. It had potential, but unfortunately they didn't get the downforce aero balance set up correctly. I think that has to do with them just unfortunately not knowing the cars, the exporter, quite as well as I'd hoped. Okay, so this is the GT1 version of that car. Is this? Okay, let's just go to the next one. This is the GT1 R. Also by anomaly, $224,000. A GT version of this car, somewhat based on the 2006 GT1 cars. So this is a Grand Touring car. This is not actually a race car, even though it looks like it's meant to be a race car. I'm not sure about the blacked out wheel wells. The rest of the design, fairly nice. They've gone proper with this front wing. Okay. Lots of front aero there. They've doubled up on the front big wings. The rest of the car still looks pretty cool. I do like a lot of it. I'm actually a big fan of the rear. Even though it looks a lot like an R8, it actually looks really good. They've got 2 wings here. They've tried to kind of hide it as like a multi-element wing. Sure, okay. And then they've got this wing here. So they have found out that there is some sort of like aero problem. And they've actually solved it properly. I wish I kind of had done that to the previous car. Let's give this no traction control. Actually, hold on. The previous one was just a naturally aspirated V8. Let's see what this one is. Also a V8. Also looks about the same sort of size. Also has a race exhausts. Okay, then. The late bubble era? Yeah, I'd agree with that assessment. Hey, Flamesy, how's it going? Ugly? I wouldn't say it's ugly. I'd say the Porsche's ugly. But this is, it's kind of like, it's very indicative of the era, and I appreciate that they didn't shy away from that. The front is a bit unusual. The back I like. The side is where it's like, that melding of like weird designs. Let's clutch jump. So is this is actually a sequential, not a manual, because the gear shifts are too quick. Ooh. This one feels a lot more responsive at low speeds. Oh, and power oversteer. Have to watch out for the peakiness of the power. Unfortunately, it's oh, nope, it's just got oversteer. Oh, that's unfortunate. Come on. All right, let's try a little bit more. We're going to at least try to do the, what do you call it? Slingshot. And hopefully the slingshot will help us. What are the rear tires like? Really big and chunky. Okay. I feel like they've got too much front aero. This thing becomes unstable at like 150 with the amount of front aero there is. Okay. Well, there was nothing I could do to save that. So, okay. This is not going to do well at all when it comes to the slingshot. That sucks. I'm not even going to bother with all of this. I'm just going to do the speedrunner shortcut along here and get this thing to go down the back straight. Okay, cool. That thing just slid on its own. I did not induce a slide or even actually want to slide on my own. Though I was able to use the slide that was there. That sucks. Alright, slingshot time. 278. Oh, okay, hold on. At really high speeds, this thing becomes a little bit better at controlling. Unfortunately, oh god, the brakes are good. Whoa! I stopped at the 250 meter board and I came to a complete stop. Oh my god. Okay. Brakes are bellissimo. These brakes are so much better than the previous one. Let's have a look. So on the front we have 2 pistons still on a really big disc. On the rear we have a moderate disc and still a 1 piston. I'm surprised that works. That, by all logic that I know, that should not have worked. Or you know what, it might actually be the fact that there's so much extra front aero that gives the traction required to actually use the brakes properly. So let's like brake at the 100 board. Oh my god. This has to be one of the best braking cars I have ever driven. Like, only really beaten by that one that Shiny Odd made for my competition where we raced against each other. Like, that's the only one that would be better than this. This is phenomenal brakes. You know what? Actually, I might compare it. What was that one, like, really downforcey car that I made? Let's bring up content. Come on. Downforce. Nope. Shizen. Okay, so it was the one that I did that Friday Pike Day with. Okay, I'm really late. I hope YouTube doesn't delete the stream so I can... It will be available, don't worry. Alright, where is... It would be actually quite an old video now. Here we go. Okay, so this video. That's not what I wanted to do. Cool. Let's watch it. See if we can figure out the name of this car. Oh, you know what? It's probably put into my old mods now. It's not available anymore in my mods directory. I had mic issues in this one? Oh, that's unfortunate. I didn't give it a proper name, unfortunately. Hold on. There we go. What have we got as a name here? Hold on. No, that's not the right name. Oh, wait, hold on. We got... the Brundle James. Okay, let's see if we got the Brundle James in here. We're just going to type in James. We do have the Brundle James. Okay. Let's bring this one back. Okay, we're going to try these cars side by side. So where does it spawn? It spawns on the left side. Okay, so let's bring this one back here. That's the wrong way around. Thank you, game. Oh, okay. It's not what I wanted. And then we're going to compare that to the Brundle. Absolute ballistic little car. I love this so much. The Pikes Peak's version of your Hypermiler? No, not that one. Okay, we'll have a look at that one in a second. Let's go. Oh. Oh, wait, hold on. I didn't have the arrow fixed. Give me a second. Let's bring it back here. Reset. Okay, now the arrow's fixed. Let's try that again. We're going to come in and we're going to stop at the first flag. We're going to see what sort of speed we can do. Somewhere around 200 kilometers an hour and stop at the first flag. And that's where we stop. Okay, let's try the next one. Try to get it up to 200 kilometers an hour. Oh, this car is so much more responsive and so much faster. Okay, we're at about 200-ish. And, okay, you know what? Fair enough. This car brakes quicker. But this one has, like, no limitations. This car is just... oh, ballistic. God, I love this car. I really should try to do an automation lap record beating video again. And maybe, like, use this as one of, like, the test beds before I try out, like, a full hardcore car. Anyway, you guys have been waiting. Let's go ahead and remove this one. I don't want to do this. I really don't. But I said I would. The Yeetus McFeetus. The Cancer Cannon Killy. Well, did I hit spawn you? That wasn't meant to happen. Alright, let's have a quick look at the details of this car. This is the Mark... oh, sorry about that burp. By Yash Plays, who was here in the chat. $4.45 million. If you're brave enough, download it and use it. You will not regret it. I don't know why there's a asterisk at the regret, but that can't be a good thing. Alright, let's go back to this one. Remove this one so it's out of the way. Remove current. Okay. Let's get this onto the track itself. This is meant to be just rear-wheel drive as well. You do see the wheels and tires in there. That's weird. Okay, so these wheels and tires are fake. They're part of the mod body. I don't know why they didn't make the real wheels go the whole length of the car and then have the inside ones as fake. Weird. That's probably the decision I would have made. Oh god, that's a lot of oversteer. We are going to try to take this one down Jump Arena as well. I feel that that's going to be its thing. Oh god. Oh, turn. Okay. That weird Cyclops eye in the rear is very weird. Very creepy. It's creeping me out, bro. I'm hearing a lot of scraping. Let's come to a stop quickly. Control T. Okay. Yep. That's unfortunate. The mod body clips it right down to the ground. That sucks. These side wing areas, you can't 3D rotate wings, otherwise they glitch out, and that's what happens. So this thing actually has a little bit of a wing on this side, but there's no wing on this side. It's just got the beams there, and it's glitched out the rest. That's unfortunate. I want to see, though, if this front wing glitches out like it normally does. It was inspired by the A380 and GT3. I don't know what you mean by that. Is that a tram? Is it a plane? No, it's hideous, yeah. There's way too much wheel spin. And I get the feeling that has to do with the whole, that's a lot of rear downforce as well, by God. I get the feeling this thing is made considerably worse by the lack of, oh God, proper chassis export. If you wanted this car to be sent to me with fixed nodes, you could have fixed the nodes yourself. Okay, well, oh, that's not going well. This is not going well at all. Okay, now we're stuck. Stay away from the sides. Alright, this is impossible to control. And that all has to do with the fact that the chassis is scraping along the ground. Okay, we lost the side wing. That's a little bit of less drag on that side, though, that the other side doesn't have. And drifto, because there is no traction otherwise. Okay. You know what? This is a little bit easier to control now. Handbrake key doesn't really seem to do very much. And I think that has to do with the fact that there is no, like, traction on the ground. Okay! It's a little bit hard to control. Let's rewind a smidge. Okay, there we go. Oh, let's see what the chat says. What are we up to? It's somehow a train, a plane, a bus, and a race car at the same... Not a race car. Not even close. And I thought my recent aeroplane builds were bad. This is just broken. Unfortunately, it's that chassis scraping on the ground issue, which is making this unusable. Oh, turbochargers have overheated, but that's to be expected. I'm assuming that this thing has like... Oh, you know what? No, it doesn't have max power. This only has 1600 kilowatts. Okay. This thing loses traction because the chassis is just on the ground. So I can't actually race this thing at all. We're just going to take this one over to the jump arena because there's nothing else to do with this car. High strength. No. Okay. We're probably going to have to spawn in, move a little bit forwards, and then spawn in the plane. Because I get the feeling that otherwise this thing will like collide with the building that it's around. This is now a meme. It really reminds me of like a shiny odd sort of build. It doesn't fit Jump Arena? Yeah, I thought so. So we'll give it a try outside of the building. Oh, okay. Weird lag, but that's fine. Spring it out and... Stop! Okay, cool. Right there. Control E. Let's give it a try. Is this kazoos? Why am I listening to kazoo music? Okay, thank you, game. Oh, how nice of you. Really? Must you be like this? You're a son of a bitch. You know that, right, game? You suck donkey balls. Fuck. Alright, let's try that again. Can we fit it a bit lower, maybe? Maybe like here? F7. What? Huh, damn it! I went too far. Okay, well at least it's reset on the ground, and when I spawn it back in, hopefully it'll be better. F7! Damn it! Why must you be like this? Okay, you know what? Actually, that's good. Let's try it now. Damn it! What? Oh, God. Let's just get it down to the ground. Spawn it in. try doing this again. This is really hard to do. Okay. Wrong way around. God damn it. Oh, you know what? Actually, hold on. Can we... slow time down. Hold on. How do we do this? Alt? Okay, yeah. Much slower now. Hundreds of times slower. Let's maybe not go that slow. Okay. Okay, a little bit faster than that. Why did that... Okay, whatever. Let's, 100 times slow this now. Is it... Oh, was I holding the wrong button? I was holding the wrong button. Okay, there we go. Okay. Let's rotate this around. Doesn't want to do it. God damn it. Alright, let's, Okay. Let's try fixing this issue. Okay. That's close. You know what? That's close as well. We'll give this a try. Okay. Control C. Let's get this back up to the top. See what we can do. Let's move up a little bit. F7. Okay. Damn it! Fuck. You know what? No, I give up. No, I don't. God damn it. Why am I doing this to myself? Let's get it in alignment. Reset it. Move it into alignment. Control C. Oh, whatever. Shift C, sorry. Let's try this again. Oh, this is kind of a funky song. And F7. Okay. This is gonna crash it a little bit, but that's fine. We are now on Car Jump Arena. Oh, we have oversteer issues. I think that has to do with losing aero in ways we weren't meant to, and it's unbalanced. But we can do this! Turn left, you shithead! Alright, fuck you. God damn it, why would you do that to me? Shift C. Try fixing this. Yep, that's just breaking parts off. Obviously. Okay. See, let's try resetting this one last time. Okay, well, fuck you. Done. There's nothing else I can do with this vehicle. Completely useless, and it doesn't even seem to want to glide. Damn it! That's unfortunate. Well, I hope you all have enjoyed today's stream. I know I haven't, because I've been given trolls like this. I'm being trolled by my own fan base. The music is fitting for the chaos going on? Sure. The music is perfect. Moon gravity might make it drop slower. No, that's not the problem. It's getting it lined up and everything is the problem. This game, this car, and this map are memes. Yeah, I know. It doesn't want to die. It constantly wants to die. It just doesn't want to live. Can't you tell how much pain it's in? Look at that smile. That is not a smile of somebody that is not in pain. Anyway, we're going to start winding down now. I hope you have enjoyed this. We're going to move over to this now. We're going to turn off the music. As Oh, okay, well that just turns off a binary thing. I'll catch you guys next time, but for now, enjoy the outro.
No.
I'm sorry, John. I'm sorry.
No, it'll be okay. Stay with us. It'll be okay.
I have to go away.
No, don't do it. Please, don't go.
I must go away.
Viewers.
No! No, wait. Wait, you don't have to do this.
Sorry.
No, don't do it. Don't go.
It has to end here.
order you not to go. I order you not to go. I order you not to go.
I know now why you cry. But it's something I can never do. Goodbye.
God, I always love that outro. And that got me really thinking about just like